Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Mdhani Limited's Q3 FY24 earnings conference call hosted by ICICI Securities. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Amit Dixit from ICICI Securities. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Dixit.
Thanks, Michelle. Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining the call today. At the outset, I would like to thank the management for giving us an opportunity to host the call. From the management today, we have Dr. Sanjay Kumar Jha, CMD, and Mr. T. Muthu Kumar, Director, Production and Marketing. Without much ado, I would invite Dr. Jha for opening remarks, post which we will open the floor for an interactive Q&A session. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Good morning to all the investors who have joined for this conference call. The quarter 3 results of Mdhani has almost a mixed type of performance. The first one, I'll like to mention about the positive aspect that VOP and the sales, there's a substantial growth in that side. But at the same time, we had some pressure on the profit, that is PBT and PAT. There are various reasons for that we'll be talking as we progress with this call. But the one good thing is that we have many new achievements the company has achieved during this period, which includes on the front of I'll say the product development and export. So many new products we have developed, and then also we have done the export also. And in this point also, I like to mention here that in aerospace, the order book also has improved substantially. And when I talk about the aerospace, it is going mainly for the high-end applications, which includes that superalloys, titanium alloys, and some of the very unique special grade steels also. And those things have a long-term potential, I say, in the business of the company. And not only this will give the requirement of our national the fleet of aircraft, but also will be having a very good potential to enter with in the supply chain of leading aerospace companies of the world. So that is the one part. And second part, that to meet the challenges which company is facing for export, like having the certification for NATCAB and many other parts, that some of the like S400 type of certification. So we are working towards that, and there is a good progress. Recently we have commissioned with 2 unique facilities in our Hyderabad premises, which includes magnetic particle, the fluorescence testing, and then it is also the magnetic particle thing is all required for testing of the finished components. So this is required mainly for the aerospace components. And earlier also, as I mentioned about isothermal facility, so we have achieved a very good progress in our endeavor to see that how we can improve our some of the areas like for making the aerospace materials. And also another very important part is in our development of infrastructure or the equipment side is modernization of our downstream facility, where we have done a lot of progress in the bar and wire, our facility where the wire drawing, then finishing operations, then heat treatment. So that facility also has taken a very good change. I will say very good growth is there. And from that segment, we are getting now the very good business. There is a substantial increase in our turnover. And I am seeing that the potential will be almost, if you see, compared to the last financial year of 22-23, and this financial year, it must be, I'll say it will be multiple times, not only possible growth. It may touch even the 10 times also from the last year to this year. So this is these are the changes which we are very hopeful that things will be going in the fast track mode. And also we have in this quarter, I think, good amount of supply. The first time we have done for a consortium for making the launch vehicle, that PSLV, outside the domain of ISRO. So that consortium also we have recently we got the order, and that we are supplying very short time. In fact, earlier used to be a span of maybe 1 year, 1.5 years, or 2 years, but this we are completing in 3 to 4 months. So that shows our capability in the area of our production because of addition of certain facilities in our company. These are things are giving a lot of momentum in our in servicing this type of requirements on a effective way. I think this much only I can tell you, and many other as we progress, we can reply, and I'll ask people also to participate in this.
Sir, should we open the floor for the Q&A session?
Yeah, you can ask.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask questions may press star and 1 on their touch-tone phone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use only handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Participants who wishes to ask questions may please press star and 1 now. The first question is from the line of Khush Nahar from Electrum Portfolio Managers. Please go ahead.
Hello. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. So, first question was on the raw material pricing. So, we have seen, nickel prices coming a bit down. So, since our order book execution is around 2 years, so what is the lag time that we keep? So, like, when can we see the benefit of the falling RM in our numbers in terms of EBITDA margins?
You have rightly mentioned this is a very valid point. First of all, we have all orders are not very long term for Mdhani. Many orders we have to service within 3 to 4 months only. So in the single quarter only, order will be coming, then we'll be supplying the material. So that impact definitely we are going to get the benefit in quarter 4, but it will not affect all the supplies, because many things already we have committed, and whatever we have got, probably it can make up. I'll say that whatever we have lost because when I have taken the order, nickel price was something else. In between it has increased. So we cannot say that we will not supply the required quantity or required order. We cannot say that I cannot service the order. So these things are going to, there will be a mixed benefit because of this, but definitely it is going to have the impact. I may something in the 4th quarter, but I say the effective way it will start coming from the quarter 1 of next financial year. Because this financial is already many melting and all we have already completed. So that will be, the impact will be mainly felt in the 1st quarter of next financial year. It's the lower price of the nickel.
So from quarter one of FY25, we can see our EBITDA margins going back to the normal range.
Yeah, definitely it will have. It will have been that.
So then just one last question. So one of our competitors, so they haven't seen such a big impact on their EBITDA margins in the last 3 quarters like we have seen. So is there any particular reason or how is it?
If you can mention so first of all, you have to see what is the product profile. Because just like that competitor, we cannot say, but what is the product profile? I'll tell you, I'll talk about that, but why I'm talking about in case of my case, if you see the total volume of production, the superalloy production has gone up substantially. Earlier, if you see, it was 8% of our total volume. This time it is 20%. So this is almost 2.5 to 3 times jump is there in the superalloy production. So that's why they have the impact. Probably my competitor may not be having so much volume of superalloys. So that can be the reason for that.
Okay, sir. And sir, just one last thing. The order book, what would be the split between fixed contract price and the variable? So we have majorly fixed prices only whenever we are booking an order?
No, we are having the fixed price only. Variable price, I think nobody is giving as of now. We have the fixed price only. Except earlier we had some orders from the space, but that space order already we have almost getting completed.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Nilesh Mdhani from BOI Mutual Fund. Please go ahead.
So 8% अभी 20 हो गया ना?
8% sales है.
40 crore.
So 40 crore से it is not 140.
So
Mr. Mdhani, I have unmuted your line. Kindly proceed with your question. As there is no response from the current participant, we move on to the next question, which is from the line of Amit Dixit from ICICI Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, sir. A few questions from my side. The first one is if you can break the revenue that we achieved this quarter between superalloys, titanium, and specialty steel.
What do you say? Can you?
So revenue breakup in this quarter between.
Okay. We had almost, if you see, 20% from superalloys, 9% from titanium alloys, and 34% from maraging steel, 27% from special steels, 10% from others. This I am talking about the total up to period ended up to December 2023. And coming to that, if you see compared to last year, this same period, last financial year, which for December 2022, superalloy was 8%, titanium alloys was 13%, then we had maraging steel 55%, special steel 18%, and 6% others.
Okay, got it. So a more strategic level question. So recently, the government has come up with the increased FDI in space sector. Just wanted to understand the implications for us, whether there will be increased competition in the space that might impact us, or this also means that the endeavor of the government is to increase the ventures in space, and therefore the market potential for us would also get significantly increased. How do you see it? Just wanted to get your thoughts on this.
Yeah, FDI in a space is definitely going to give a lot of advantage for the space industry per se. And in the space, Mdhani is, I think, one of the major supplier of raw materials. Because the raw material supply for the space goes from Mdhani is already established. But then, in fact, as you have many other players also are coming for they are also developing the materials, they are also seeing the potential. So, it will not only that because of FDI, even for other investment also in the space, there is going to be a good market, but also at the same time we'll have the potential, like challenge also, so that there will be competition in the market. So Mdhani, we have to be also part in, we have to also be part of that, we have to take the challenge and get the orders. But definitely it is going to benefit the industry. But the margin which we expect from the space sector, margin, there is a pressure on the margin will be there. Because the moment you are going for this competitive bidding and all, whatever margin we operate today, probably that margin we have to cut down and see that we can grab the order.
Okay, understood, sir. On this one, and just, tagging along with the earlier participant's question, if we look at our EBITDA margin, it has gone down, quarter by quarter. In Q4, we had this margin of 29%, and now it is down to 14.2%. While some of it might be attributable to your higher proportion of super alloys and lower proportion of titanium, just wanted to understand that for going ahead in FY25, let us say, when things would be a little bit normalized, what kind of margin and what kind of revenue growth can we build in?
Both, you have rightly pointed out that because of raw material only, last quarter also we have seen quarter 2 also, quarter 3 also. So there is a pressure because of the raw material price. Sometimes the nickel will be affecting, sometimes moly will be affecting, sometimes cobalt will have the pressure. So these things are going to be there in the market as we progress. Today, if the nickel is down, it may go up again because we do not know what is the the geopolitical situation, because it is governed by that only. So there is a fair chance that again there may be some spike, there may be some further downward trend. I am not expecting for the raw material. There will be an increase only as we progress. This is the one aspect. Second part for the Mdhani, because this year we have totally transformed our product profile. And this transformation, I say, is a transition year for Mdhani. And the next year, when we are entering in that, further our proportion of super alloy is going to increase in our supply chain. And there is no doubt. And once it is there, but we are going to stabilize it now. I think this year is some sort of a transition, a stabilization. Next year definitely will come back to our original one. But original one, whatever we had the earlier margin of more than 25, that sort I am not expecting. I will be saying that if you are able to reach 20 plus or 20 within 20, it will be very good for the company. And I also feel that we should also operate in that level. Because if you are aiming for 25, 30, then you will be losing lot of orders coming from the international market or domestic market. That is not good for the company, because having installed so much capacity, so much production volume and all, we should try to increase our volume, and that way in absolute terms your profit will increase. But the percentage terms it may remain on the lower side. So that part we have to balance, and I am seeing that the possibility is there in the next year. So many things are lined up where I see these things will be coming in that way. Even for the domestic requirement also today, everybody is aware that what is international price. So once we go for the domestic negotiation also and price also, they will compare, and then based on that only they will give you the orders. So it is like that type of situation. It is not earlier that it is not something is not known, and now because of the lot of private companies also are coming, and as you have rightly initially somebody was saying that FDI. So the investment is coming in the big way, because people see that defense industry space is going to pick up 2 times, 3 times in the next 5 years. So everywhere defense also is going to increase. So everywhere there is increase. So definitely people are going for increasing their capacity. They are going to acquire the technology. They are going to get the investment. So this now the next 4-5 years, I am seeing a lot of capacity addition will come in India. So not only for the Indian market, for international market also. the sector where we are operating. That's my perception.
And what kind of revenue growth can be penciled in, sir?
Revenue growth, we are targeting 20 plus. 20 plus will be there. Yeah.
Great. That's very helpful, sir. I will come back in the queue.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Prabir from Ratnabali. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. So my question is regarding the CapEx and customer advances. Like in the last 5 years, accumulated CapEx was roughly around, say, 800 crores. So is there any link that you use your customer advances for the CapEx?
Last word I could not follow.
Yeah, I'm asking that is there any part of customer advances you use for building your CapEx?
Okay, customer funded. You are talking about the customer funded project.
Customer advances.
Advances by customer is not coming now. It's some few cases it will be based on the project only, but that is a very minuscule numbers. It was not the earlier one which used to get. So that advances are
no,
not.
No, sir. My question is, have you used your customer advances to build CapEx?
Yeah, not now. Earlier we have done this. I think you are wanted to know that in 800 crores of commissioning, how much customer has given the money?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it was, I think, one of the, only one I will mention here we have got, that was around 400 plus crores we have got from the customer. That is only for the white plate mill, which already we have commissioned. But for all other capex, it is from our own resources only.
Okay.
We have taken the capex loan. We have also done for our internal source of fund generation from there only.
Okay, sir. My next question is related to competitive landscape. In terms of capability, how do you see you are there in right now in India compared to others? As FDI is also coming, so this competition is expected to grow rapidly. So I just want to understand the capability of the companies that are there, which is in the same domain that you are now.
Yeah, this is a very good question, but answer is very elaborate. So I will try to make it very brief. See, first of all, you have told about the from others. Means other player in this area where Mdhani is working. It's true that we are getting competition within the country, and not only within country. Earlier also used to get from the outside also. Today I will say that many places, not only India, we are getting competition from the outside. In fact, if you see the many supplies are coming from the abroad today also, where we are operating. So it is not only the India and from the abroad also it is there. So competition has not come today only, I will say. It is coming from the beginning. Now only thing that you are getting some other players so that quantity and volume levels for us will be distributed. That problem is coming now. Otherwise, competition is there from the earlier also. Now, because of this type of competition, naturally you cannot you cannot get the orders with a bigger margin. It has to be on the some optimum level. So that based on that only we are getting. But capability-wise, Mdhani is having excellent capability. We are our technology, our domain of working, so much diversity, so much product profile. No other company is having. Probably you can compare in the world also. If you see the type of product profile we are having by a single company, you will not find maybe one and two will be there across the world. So that way we are very much equipped, and if something is down, something will be up. If another thing is down, so we have many things where we can take our company growth based on the market potential. So we are not having any dearth of that type of capability wise. But yes, in industry where we are operating, and any industry per se, the R&D, innovation, and then developing the new product is the order of the day. So that part also we are very much in the line. If you see this year itself, I was just showing that 4-5 alloys we have developed, we have exported, and I am expecting that there will be a regular supply for that. And similarly for indigenization also. 2 grades I have developed for our nuclear program, which already we have given to the DARC for evaluation. So these things are a very good potential for the company for the future. So Mdhani is not working for today. If you see on my development, I'll make the development for 3 years, 4 years after. So probably whatever today I'm developing, I'll get the advantage of 4-5 years. This is a culture, the way the company has functioned. So we never shy away that okay, today only if I'm investing, next month only I should get the result. Many cases we are getting also, but my development is not focused only on the immediate outcome, immediate revenue. So this type of work we are keeping companies putting in the good prospects. So you will find that will be going on.
Sir, my next question is related to nickel and titanium. As most of these are imported materials, so it's very volatile in nature. So is there anything that is going on to supply these materials from domestic sources? I'm asking this because India has a good capacity, good reserve in titanium. So is there anything that is going on?
Yeah, titanium, India is having the good results, but we are not able to make the sponge because of the investment or technology and economy of scale. There are a number of factors. But now considering the global scenario, now it has been decided that we should enhance our titanium sponge production capability. So there is some work is going on towards that. Mdhani also is part of that team. And recently you also might have seen that Bharat Forge has announced that they are going to invest some 26,000 crores in titanium and all. So bearing that I am not keeping those things, they will be doing some activity there. But whatever facility today, we are already making the sponge in country. We are going to enhance it. So right now the capacity is very less. Hardly we are meeting almost 10 to 15% of our requirement. So if we can increase the capacity by 4 to 5 times, we can get the entire requirement from there only. And regarding nickel already, you know that nickel resource is not there in the country. But some move is there to acquire some mines, some facility elsewhere. It is not this work is not in our domain, because this is being done by, I think, the Ministry of Mines. They are trying to do something on this side, in this nickel mining and nickel production. So that will come maybe afterwards. But titanium, we are conscious, we are trying to take some action on that. But so is the case for other raw materials also, for the strategic in nature, for the defense requirements. There also some activity has started. And at the appropriate time, we will inform you that what is the outcome of that type of activities.
Okay, I have last question. So can you please help us by saying your 3 to 5 years potential order pipeline?
Order pipeline 3 to 5 years. I can talk about today's condition, and I am not forecasting for next 3 years, 5 years. But I'll just give you the overall the defense, the way the defense is operating our space. Defense, we have one thing that for LCA has picked up. LCA is going to be the good numbers. Missile requirements has gone up. Missile export is picking up. Also, we have the LCA also. So we'll have that type of potential in the future. But currently, we are operating with around 1,750 and so. But we are very many orders are there in the pipeline. So once it gets materialized, we will inform you.
With more thrust on indigenization.
So indigenization is the major thrust now by the ministry also. So a lot of things are planned accordingly.
Okay. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the